G1, as you saw in our last episode, the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader were able to come together. The Stormtrooper actually prayed for grace so that he could welcome Darth Vader into the family. Here's the thing. God loved us so much that he sent his son to die for our sins. God knew that some of us would reject him, but because he loved us so much, he still sacrificed his only son. Imagine what that gift is like. Think about it. The one thing that you treasure and honor, and God gave it for us. Even though he knew with our free will, our flow, that some of us would go against him, would reject him, and decide that they didn't want to go his way. But even in that, God gave his grace, his forgiveness, his love, that ultimate sacrifice just for us. And here's the thing about grace. It's a forgiveness that we don't deserve. We get it daily, because often we sin. We wake up daily as humans to sin, and we forget to ask for God's forgiveness. But God continues to send us new mercies every day. You ever had a time when you upset your parents, you disappointed them because of worldly choices you've made, or you decided not to listen to them, but yet your parents still surprise you, they still do something good for you, they still continue to love you? That's God's grace for us. We disappoint him daily. We grieve his spirit so when we don't follow his word and do his commandments. But he is faithful and just to still love us, to still care for us, to still bless us. Won't you continue to think about God's blessing this week as we go through this Passion Week? This is the week that he suffered, that he was denied. His son was denied, abused, beaten, treated all manners of ill. The ride into town on that donkey, those palms fanning him, his last fanfare as he was ready to return back to his Father. Can we say any one of us have that much love? I know we say we love each other, and I know we say we love our neighbors, but do we really? Thank you for joining us. And again, G1, thank you. Remember our scriptures, John 3:16, and also we're talking about the birth of Christ in Luke 2. Go back and review over that. Why would we look over the birth? To tell you how God is intentional in his love for us, that he brought his son to be birthed, to spend time as a human, an earthly being. So he too felt as we did, and he proved to us that it can be done. You too can join the family. You too can be in God's favor. Why don't you come? Give your life to him. Let him have your burden. Why don't you continue to enjoy and relish in his grace?